folks, my name is Travis S1 and welcome back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. In today's episode, we're going to be continuing on in the mirror mode. We're going to be starting the Retro Cups today, if we get to unlock the Duke. But we want the Yoshi bike, because the Yoshi bike's pretty cool. We're going to be starting the Retro Cups, starting with the Mirror Shell Cup. There's some pretty cool tracks in this one. This is actually one of my favorite Retro Cups in the game. Not my personal favorite, but it's one of my favorites. Start off with a good old classic and one of my favorite courses, though, from good old Mario Kart Wii. We have Wii Moo Moo Meadows. And I think that this is just such a classic right here. Oof, that was a pretty hard L to take right there. But yeah, this is such a cool course. Like, it's just so cool to, like, a creative concept, super simple, something that you can always enjoy. They added a little gliding section. I'm cool with that. Like, they did a really good job with the Wii courses in this game. I think I don't emphasize that enough. They recreated two others, Grumble Volcano and Wario's Gold Mine, and they're both, like, excellent. They were done very well, and everything was accomplished so well, and this is one of those courses that's just still fun to play, didn't take away from the original, and it kept everything intriguing for the player. To the final lap already. And this course is just always fun to play in mirror. It gives you just a little bit of an extra challenge. Like, nothing worth, like, complaining about. It's just a cool freaking course, man. Can't complain about how bad a course is. Was it not actually being bad, right? This one doesn't even take you that long. It's like a minute 30. Pretty short track. Next race. Yeah, it's a pretty fast track. Very simple. Speaking of short tracks, though, we move on to the Game Boy's Mario Circuit. And this is a really... I love this track. Like, there's nothing that screams speed than this track. This is one of the most fast and chaotic tracks, and when we get to online with this, this is one of the tracks that I love playing online, because you never know what the outcome is going to be. You could, like, in the last stretch of this track, you could actually move from last to first place. It is incredibly competitive. And it's one of the most, like... Don't use that on me, bro. It's just super cool. A lot of people enjoy this track. It's just so much fun. You don't know what you have in store yet. Keeping the turns here, keeping everything smooth. Yeah, I do enjoy this track. One of my most favorite tracks of all time, right here. In this game, like, this is high on my retro track list. They really need to remake a lot more of the Game Boy tracks, and they did in the DLC with Ribbon Road and what is it, Cheese Land. Two lands that were also recreated very well. Like, they can do a lot with the Game Boy tracks. They need to remake those. Like, they were creative, they were unique, they were challenging. And yeah, without a doubt, we win this one. Yeah, but yeah, one thing can change that whole race when we get to online, and when we get to online, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Yes, cheap, cheap beach. Alright, here's a challenging one. We're gonna go ahead and, like, just lay back and enjoy this track. Like, there's nothing else to say than this is just one of the most cool remakes in the game right here. Man, I forgot how much they did a really good job remaking a lot of these tracks. You can drive anywhere in the water. Like, I mean, as long as you don't run into any fences, you're you're doing pretty well. Like, you can go into the water here and take some shortcuts. You do not have to stay on the track. And bro, who threw that? Who's the person responsible for that? I'm suing. But yeah, you can drive wherever you want, and it allows for unique shortcuts and unique speed. Like, I like driving. I actually enjoy driving in the water on this track. It's just because it's one of the qualities of the track that just makes that. Kind of a wasting a super horn right there to use on a red shell, but whatever. That was a very bad turn. And yep, there you go, instant karma right there. Bomb. Who wants a bomb? Yeah, you can come out of the water, splash right back in, you lose all the blooper ink. Kinda like washes your car, or washes your bike, or whatever. Like, there's just so many cool things that this, like, driving in the water is one of the coolest ideas. It just needs to be executed like this. This is a well done idea with that. Next race. Now we go to the reason why this cup is not my favorite. I hate this track. Nintendo 64 Toad's Turnpike. Who in the right mind thought that this was a good track to put in this game? This track sucks. It's boring. I don't like it, dude. Like, there's a lot of people who think that this track is actually not that bad. Like, you made it easier, you made it more competitive for the players. Don't get me wrong. I'm fine with that. I'm pretty chill with that. It's just, I wish it was more, I wish it was just more than what it was. Like, it's just kind of bland. Like, I can drive on the wall. Like, I just don't like this track. It's just super slow. It's cool that you can drive off the cars, but no. It's just not as, like, flamboyant and loud as the other ones. Holy cow, how many blue shells am I gonna get in this freaking race? Or this freaking cup? They just hate me. Holy shoot. But, yeah. Lol. The person just rammed right into a bus. Final lap. Yeah, it's just kind of bland. There's not a lot to talk about. Just gotta keep on keeping on. A little bit of gliding action. A little bit of air time. A little bit of speed. And then you're down to another turn. Yeah, it's just... the track isn't, like, the track is short, but it's, like, not the chaotic fun that we look for. It's just, this track is really about which cart did you actually do. Which cart did you pick? And if you picked one of these, you're gonna win it. That's seriously it. It's that dumb. Anyway, that wraps it up for Mirror Shell Cup. That was pretty short. Let's look at our good old 3-star medal with me winning all the races because that's the way we work. Show 'em one of the best tracks of the cup right there. Anyway, that wraps it up for the Mirror Shell Cup. I do thank you all so much for watching. In the next episode, we will be doing the Mirror Banana Cup. And until next time, I will see you all later.